Hello, this is Tom from GoodCRM, and this is importing programs, projects, and events into GoodCRM. So here I am in the CRM, and to import data, we come to our Tools and Settings menu on the right-hand side, and to our Import Data tool. And the first thing to notice here is that we have this Read the Cheat Sheet first link. That's really important. Do have a look at the cheat sheet. It contains lots of useful information about how to format data to make sure it imports correctly. And so in particular today, I'm going to be paying attention to the format of my dates that I upload for my events. Okay, let's have a look at some of the spreadsheets we're going to be using today for upload. So the first one is our programs spreadsheet. You can see here, very simple. We've just got the name of our programs. We've got 3 programs we're going to be importing. Then we will upload our projects. So within the projects, we have the name of the project. We then have the program name that this is going to be connected to. And then we have our date fields, start date and end date. And as you can see, they are formatted correctly. Do be careful, particularly with Excel. Excel likes to change the format of date fields, so you might have to go and correct those. The next sheet we will look at is our events spreadsheet. So in this case, we have the name of the event. We then have the name of the project that we're uploading these events to. We have the date of these events. And then what we have is a list of participants. And these participants, we've got a list of email addresses. And we're going to use this to connect the existing people within the system to this event. I am going to show you a way later that we can import people to the system and add those people to the event as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start importing some data. So I'm going to come back to GoodCRM. First of all, I'm going to choose what type of data I want to import. So I'm going to be importing programs first. So let's go and find our programs spreadsheet. Here it is. And I'll click upload. Okay, so this is really simple because we've just got that one name column. And you can see that we have matched our name custom field to the name column in our uploaded data. So we can go ahead and continue. Okay, so that's now importing our 3 programs. And if we go over to our events and projects section, we can now see those 3 programs listed there. So now let's go ahead and upload some projects to those programs. So back to Tools and Settings and the Import Data tool. And this time I'm choosing projects as the type of data I'm uploading. And I'm going to go ahead and choose our projects spreadsheet. Okay, so let's click upload. And now we can see that we have various columns to match to custom fields. So we've already got the name of our projects mapped to the name column in the spreadsheet. Then we have the program column. So what we want to do here is use this connect to option. So we're going to say connect to programs via the program's name because it's the name that we're uploading, but you could connect via any field within the program as well. So if you wanted to connect to a unique code that you've set up for your programs, you could do that as well. Okay, and then start date and end date have been matched already for us. So we can go ahead and click continue. Okay, and that has now uploaded our 6 new projects. And when we have a look within our events and projects section, we can see that each of these programs now has 2 projects within them. And if we click through, we will see those projects in there. So the next thing we want to do is add events to those projects. So let's again come to our Tools and Settings to import data. And this time we're going to choose events as the type of data we're importing. And let's go and upload our events spreadsheet. Okay, so now we have the name of the event, which has been matched up. We have the project field here. So again, we want to connect to projects. And we're going to connect to projects via project's name because it's the name that we've uploaded. We then have the date of our event. That's uploaded as well. And then we've got our participants that we want to match up here. So again, we're going to use this connect to, and when we come down, we can see participants. And then we have all the different people fields that we can use. And we're going to go ahead and connect participants via the people email field. So what we're saying is, look at the person's email address, match it to the data we're uploading, and then link that person as a participant to our event. Okay, let's click continue. And we've uploaded 12 events. And when we come to our events and projects, we can see that if we go into Geek Girls, for example, we then have our two projects, Code Winter and Code Summer. And when we go into our projects, we then have two events, HTML and CSS. And if I click into the HTML event, we'll see that we have those participants linked as well. If we go back to the events and projects and go to our list view, which is just on the right-hand side here, this shows us all of the programs in our system, all of the projects in our system, and all of the events within our system that we've just imported. Okay, so the next thing I want to look at, when we added the participants to the events in this example, those participants already existed in the system. So we were just able to use their email address as a reference to link them together. So now I want to show you what you can do if you have your participants that aren't already uploaded into the system and you want to go ahead and upload them and then connect them to an event. So for this, we've got another spreadsheet. Let me get that one open for us. So this is our PHP participants spreadsheet, and it's very simple. We've got first name, last name, email address, and then we've got a person type tag here, PHP, and this is just going to be a temporary tag. We will use it to select these people, add them to an event, and then we'll get rid of that tag. So let's go ahead and upload these people. So again, I'm going to come to Tools and Settings and Import Data. And now I'm going to choose people as the type of data I'm importing, and I'm going to upload that PHP participants file. And again, I'm going to just match together my fields. So first name matches to first name, last name to last name, email to email, and person type to person type. So the system's done this all for us, and it does help if your column names in your spreadsheet match the custom field names in your system, because the system will always try and do the matching for you as best as it can. But do always make sure you check that they're correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and import these people. And when we do that, we've imported 3 people. When we look at our people section, we'll see they're all here. So we've got John, Sarah, and Sindra, and they are all tagged as PHP. So how do we add these people to an event? Well, with 3 people, we could add them manually, but let's imagine we have 300 people here. We wanted to add them all to an event. Let's go to our tools and settings. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a segment to do this. And I'm going to add a new segment, and I'm going to call it PHP participants. And I'm going to choose people as the type of data that I'm uploading, or that I'm, looking for in my segment. I'm going to add criteria here, and I'm just going to use that person type field. So searching for people where person type has any of, and then I'm going to select that PHP tag. Okay, wonderful. So if I look at my results now, I have my 3 people tagged as PHP, and you can see that I can add these people to events. So I can search here for my PHP events, and we've got 2 PHP events that we want to add these people to. So I'll go ahead and click Save, and we then get a little message to say that we've added those people to their events. And if indeed we come and have a look at our events and projects, let's have a look at the full list here. We can see we have the PHP for Friends event, and John, Sarah, and Sindra have been added as participants to those events as well. The other thing that we can do here, if we've got a segment of people that we want to add to an event, we can come to this bulk add and remove participants, and we can use the segments option here to find any segment that we've created. So we've got this PHP participant segment here, and we can click to add all of those people here as well. Also, we can do this at the project level. So if I come into another project here, let's go to the Geek Girls program and go to the Code Summer project. Then what we can do here is we can say add and remove participants, and we can choose our segment again. And this time we can say add these to all of the events within this project, or we can specify a particular date range, and we can go and add participants that way as well. Okay, so that is uploading programs, projects, and events to GoodCRM, and also adding our participants to those events too. I hope that's been really useful. Please do check back for more tutorials and videos in the future.